May the force be with you.
Hello, everybody. Tim Pancakes here with Karen the Bestie. Not King Karen today, just Karen
Not
the
today.
Bestie. And we just watched the trailer for the new Sims 4 expansion. We decided to watch it separately, and then we'll just talk about it rather than showing our reactions. But we haven't actually talked about it yet. So we will be sharing our opinions for the first time in this situation. Just to give you an explanation real quick, I am in my sister-in-law's streaming room. Amber, who married my brother a week ago, her Twitch name is AR Lioness, and this is where she streams. I couldn't tell you what game she streams, but my brother might text me in the next few minutes and tell me that. But my computer like short-circuited yesterday. I was filming a speed build, and then my computer made like a bug zapping noise and then turned off. And my brother, who knows things about computers, escorted me to the Best Buy Geek Squad. And I guess it's something to do with a motherboard or a hard motherboard's a word. So I fried something, and now we're going to reach out to Dell and hopefully get something done with it. But apparently they're able to recover all my Sims games and everything off the laptop, so I shouldn't have lost anything.
And hopefully all the King's Quest footage.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so that's not why you're here. You're not here to hear about the rough day I had yesterday. You're here to hear about the new Sims expansion, which is not Get Snowy. Snowy Escape?
Snowy Escape. I did not write that down.
I didn't either, but I think that's what it is.
Oh, wait. Snowy Escape. Yes. I still have the YouTube.
Oh, great.
Open.
So let's talk about it. I'm really excited. I think it looks amazing.
I am too. Yeah, because I believe that this kind of checks two boxes of the survey that we did a while back.
It does.
The like Asian culture that we don't really have, and a mountain town,
right,
that we also do not have.
Right.
And it's kind of back to like the classic Sims stuff, just basic Sims that we want desperately.
Exactly. It didn't seem like it had any like, I don't know, like the eco lifestyle had that whole element to it. I feel like this is a great opportunity for some realistic gameplay. You can go to the mountain for a weekend getaway, a snowy escape. What I wanted, I should also say, and you mentioned it to me too, that this was spoiled for us yesterday. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say spoiled because the team leaked it. The Sims team did. Which it was funny because yesterday I woke up and I thought, it's so refreshing. It's the day before the trailer, and I have no idea, like nothing's been leaked, and it's such a refreshing change to have nothing be. And then I got on YouTube and everybody's posting about it. I'm like, man.
Yeah, just like pack confirmed.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. So at least
I was just scrolling through Instagram and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I really just.
I dressed for the occasion.
Oh, I love that. That's so perfect. I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt.
Oh, poor Stormtrooper.
So, I mean, this is how committed I am to doing this video. I stayed at my brother's last night because I was like, well, I'll use Amber's computer in the morning, I guess. So I stayed over, watched the entire first season of Modern Family, and then got logged on to do this video after watching the trailer at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna go to bed after this. But
I was gonna ask if you've gone to bed yet.
No, I've been up. So anywho, I'm just super excited. And I think, with the Star Wars pack, obviously I was not excited. I remember I tried to be positive, but I don't know that it really landed. And then the Nifty Knitting, I was excited, but there wasn't really any surprise because it was the pack that we voted on and we knew it was coming. Right. So I just feel like for the last two packs, there wasn't really anything that exciting about the trailers or the release. And this really excites me.
Yeah, and I really like, there's a few things in there that were surprises for me beyond, like, you know, you would expect in like a snowy mountain town.
Sure.
Expect snowboarding, you expect skiing. I love that. It looks like there's like a hot springs
Yeah.
sort of thing, and that it also looks like they took like the climbing mechanism from like the fitness pack.
Uh-huh.
You know how there's that climbing
That
wall
wall.
that continues to now it looks like you could do mountain climbing and like rock climbing, which
I hope
looks,
that's a skill. That'd be really cool.
yeah, and it almost looks like there might potentially be almost like a Mount Everest sort of
Uh-huh.
session, like, you know, sort of thing, which I think could be kind of fun, you know.
Yeah. I think this will be a really great opportunity to kind of explore more outdoorsy sims, because right now we have the outdoor retreat, and then I
Right.
guess technically Silva Dorada for like that
Right, because
adventure,
if you
but
go into like the I don't know, the jungle part of it,
mhm.
that's what I'm wondering, is if the mountain climbing might be kind of, if they might be taking elements of the jungle exploration
Mhm.
to like the mountain climbing.
Yeah. Yeah, which I love. I
Yeah, I
have no
think that,
problem with them doing stuff like that.
no,
I think that
no, why not? Because that's really fun. That's actually one of the fun parts of Silva Dorada.
mhm.
So, well, I guess that's all you do there.
Yeah, yeah. I
Bachelorette parties.
exactly. So I think it'll be great to have some more opportunities to explore like outdoor sims. I
Mhm.
love the new culture exposure that we're
Yes.
getting. I
Oh,
think that
I'm
there's
so
some really
excited.
cool build and buy things that I saw, and I just am
Yeah.
excited to play with that.
Well, and for me, I have a new sister-in-law as well, as like at basically the same time
Yeah,
and
our
same.
brothers both got married. Hang on, my nephew, the dog, is whining. Talk.
Um, well, okay, so to our brothers got, oh hi Copper, our brothers got married on the same day at basically the exact same minute,
Yeah,
to bring everything full circle. Um,
yeah.
so but my new sister-in-law is she's actually from Korea, and so it's, for me, being just like, I'm miscellaneous white, like that's all my culture is. So for her, I've actually been able to learn a lot about Korean culture and kind of been brought more aware of um, just Asian culture in general within, you know, representation in general, just within America. And
Right.
so to have this in there, because it, although it does, I will say, it looks more Japanese.
Mm.
From what I could tell in the comments, the music is K-pop, which I'm not super familiar
Oh,
with.
interesting. Yeah.
But it's, so maybe it's kind of a fusion.
Yeah, which would be cool. I think that that'd be nice.
Mhm. But yeah, I'm very excited to see more of that culture represented
Yes.
within The Sims, and I hope that I'd be very curious of the you know, Asian players, to see if what their views are, if it
Yeah,
really represents
if
them
they
and
feel that it
represented.
um landed. You know,
Yes, exactly.
this
So
is all
I
about
hope it
the
does,
skin
because
tone update we got a few weeks ago.
yeah, exactly. Because that's I know that's for my sister-in-law. I know that's one thing that she feels in general underrepresented. So I hope that this represents that
That,
culture more.
yeah. I
Um,
think, and I also love from what it looks like, it's not just going to be like a vacation world. I think that you can live there.
yeah, that was actually, so I after after watching the trailer, I of course had to like scroll through all the comments and
Oh, uh-huh.
to see what the tea was all about. So that was actually one thing that people were nervous about. It does, I agree, it does look like you can live there, but that's what people are nervous about, is it, it wasn't 100% clear if is it a residential or is it a holiday thing, but I would think that since it is an expansion pack, that is a residential
I
town.
hope so.
I would think if it was a game pack, maybe it was more of a holiday, but I would guess that since it's an expansion pack, that is a residential town.
Yeah, and the new world looks great from what we
Mhm.
saw.
And it also looks like it's maybe not 100% snowy. Maybe like
Yeah.
down in the town, there's, maybe snow during winter, but if you have seasons, maybe it's not snow 100% of the time. And then maybe up in the mountains, it has snow.
It is. I hope so. I really want something that is year-round snow, just like Oasis Springs never gets snow. I really want, it, and it sounds like it's confirmed that you don't need seasons for it. So it's not like my first winter pack, nothing like that.
Yeah. And another big thing that people were excited about was people spotted new counters.
New counters? Oh, good.
I didn't spot it, but
I need to rewatch it.
I mean, I'm not as obsessed with counters as
no, I am. I figure I'm gonna rewatch, like, all the YouTubers that I watch are gonna be doing, like, break it down frame by frame. So I'll definitely rewatch it several times and take some stuff away from it. I didn't see anything that looked like hotel interaction.
Right, I agree.
That doesn't mean that they're not in there, because some of those things are like spa getaway.
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe an expansion on the spas with the hot springs, and it's like find your zen. So maybe you can make like home zen sort of thing. Like with the hot springs, maybe you can do like if you have like a hot spring sort of thing, or maybe it might just be like a kind of like a pool but a hot tub. Like how it's like an in-ground hot tub instead of like just a separate thing.
I'm hoping that
curious to see, but it looks like maybe that brings like a zen
like systems and some things that expand it. Like Island Living fell flat in that regard. I will also say it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm glad we didn't get hotels in Island Living, because it's called Island Living. And for the first time in the franchise, we actually get to live in that kind of environment rather than just going there on a holiday. And I like that. And so I was fine with us not getting hotels in Island Living.
And I think it was supposed to represent like that culture as well. That's sort of Hawaiian,
Polynesian,
like that culture.
Exactly. And so I'm okay that we didn't get hotels with it. This is a better opportunity for hotels. If we don't get them, I'll be okay with that, as long as we get them at some point, because I mean my career's in hotels, so I would love to have them.
I would love to have that as well.
If we don't get hotels, though, I really hope that there are like systems and game mechanics and new gameplay features that really do expand, because again, Island Living did fall kind of flat on that. So if we don't get hotels, I hope we get something.
I can see hotels as a separate game pack.
Yeah, a game pack would be fine.
Restaurants were.
Don't get it.
But then also people were also commenting on the hotel system, is like they were saying, well, the restaurants don't even work. So what makes you think that hotels would work?
I know there's a lot of people that have that opinion, like, before you give us new stuff, just fix what we already have. And to some degree, I agree with that.
But at the same time, see, I never had the game or the expansion or the pack, whatever it was, that actually had the hotels in it. So I've never played The Sims with the hotels.
Oh, I see. I did in Sims 1 and 2. Maybe not 2.
See, I never had any expansions or anything in The Sims 1.
Oh, I see.
Well, actually, it was my friend Anne Marie who only had The Sims 1. So I just went over to her house. So yeah, I never had that. I've never played that, and so I really want hotels just because I want to play that.
Yeah, it'd be a fun new thing to do in the game for sure. Well, we've been chatting for a minute, and I can't edit this since I'm not on my computer. We're just going to post it as it is. So any other like final thoughts about what are you super excited about? Or do you have any reservations? Honestly, nothing that I saw gives me pause. Like, I think this has the potential to be a really fantastic pack. I'm really pumped about it. I don't want to wait till the middle of November to get it.
Well, we're gonna, but it's like 3 weeks.
Hi, Dan.
Dan, the BF, is going to pop in.
You guys filming?
Yes, and you're in the video because this is going to be unedited.
Oh, unedited. That means I can curse all I want.
Yeah.
You're in the video today.
I can't hear Tim obviously on the headphones, but
This is unedited, so you're in the video.
I'm immortal.
There you go.
No, I don't have any reservations. I think this is I think this is kind of what the Sims community has been asking for, is just like regular Sims, not anything fantasy, no Star Wars, nothing. We just want straightforward.
Nothing that's super niche that it's
Holistic
like, oh, I don't
gameplay.
like
This is
so. Yeah.
yeah, this is just something that we don't have yet that we want. And so
Yes.
I honestly, like, I'm glad. I was disappointed that I saw November 13th as well.
Yeah,
November 13th. But then it's also October 20th. So it's only like 3
that's
weeks
true.
away.
It gives me some time to get a computer that works and get my games
Yes.
going again and figure out who I want to send to the mountains for the first time and all that. So
But still, so at least it's only 3 weeks away. But
yeah,
still, I want like, it's also a lot of fun when they release trailers and it's like, oh, it's going to be available next week.
I know. I love it when it's that quick turn. So
I know.
cool.
So,
Well, I guess that's a good, good stopping point. I don't even know how long this is, probably like 15 minutes or something. So anyway, we're both super excited and can't wait. And I'm looking forward to watching everyone else's content to see what they're excited about and thinking about and what the buzz is. And I really want to see the gameplay trailer to find out what actually comes with it.
Right. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of questions, but I think everyone, including ourselves, are very hopeful for what it is and are excited about what it's going to be.
Absolutely.
And it looks like the big giant survey that we did a few months ago is working.
Come back. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And Dan the BF says hi.
And what?
Dan the BF says hi.
Hi. So does Copper, the nephew. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all so much for watching.
And that's a stack.